Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing a video which is going to be how you can spot a fake friend and when to cut someone off basically. So this is a topic which I can absolutely specialize in. Like, I can talk about this for literally days. Had my fair share of bad experiences. And, you know, I've seen a lot of different situations and I feel like, you know, I do have some useful advice. Another reason I wanted to do this was because I did ask you guys a long time ago now to ask me some questions because I was going to do a Q&A. And one of them, like the main questions that everyone was asking me was how to spot a fake friend and what to do if you do have a fake friend. So I thought I would go ahead and just do a whole separate video on fake friends in general. And yeah, let's grab a drink, sit back, and we're gonna talk. We are going to talk. Okay guys, so the first thing that I'm gonna pretty much mention is obviously in regards to the situation is, you know, it's not like you have to cut off people every single time something happens. I think as a person anyway, communication is key. Like, you should already know how to communicate with one another. Like, if you are in a friendship and your friend is doing something that is bothering you or you're feeling some type of way, I think the main thing that you need to do is just communicate it, just like you would with any other type of relationship. Friendships really do get to the absolute brim and the peak when things have just built up and you haven't said anything and you've just let it slide, because that is honestly when you start to get the ick. And when you get the ick with the friendship, I'm sorry, but that is pretty much over. Like, the friendship is just done and dusted from that point, because once you get the ick about something, it's just so hard to come back from. It's not the best. So definitely try and make sure that you guys have the communication is key to every situation. I'm such a strong-willed person in general. If something bothers me, I'm gonna say something. If I'm going to a restaurant and it's not right, I'm gonna say something. If I order something and it's not right, I'm gonna call up and I'm gonna say something. I'm not somebody that's just gonna sit here and take it, do you know what I mean? So I feel like that is the number one thing to keeping a good friendship. One of the things that I found in spotting a fake friend, this one is the thing that you guys can probably relate to as well, is when your friend is friends with your brethren. Like, I'm sorry, like, how are you gonna be my best friend but be best pals with the girl who I have beef with? Like, I'm sorry, but that situation is just not gonna work out. Like, it is just not gonna work out. I'm sick of hearing the whole thing where, like, but they've not done anything to me, but they didn't do anything to me. I'm sorry, I don't care if they've done something to you. As your best friend, I would say that if anybody has disrespected your best friend in any type of certain manner and done something, then why would you force a friendship? More time it's annoying when they was never friends or was never that close and then they form a friendship. I'm thinking, hold on a minute, like, you weren't even friends. But if there was already friends and then you two fell out, okay, fair enough. I would definitely keep my distance if you two were still gonna be chilling like that. But I mean, if you girls weren't even friends and then you formed a friendship, that's just big red flag. And I've seen that so many times. I've seen it so many times. I've seen girls fall out and I've seen enemies becoming friends, and so then enemies are like sharing secrets. And I'm just like, you guys are wild. Like, I'm staying out of it. I'm not involved in any of it. This shit is fucking whack. It's actually fucking whack. I can't even deal. That is literally why, guys, like, I just can't even be asked. And don't get me wrong, like, I do have my absolute like ride or die girls out there, but I'm just talking about past experiences and ways for you guys to be able to spot a fake friend so you don't have to go through the same things, because sometimes friend breakups are actually worse than romantic relationship breakups, because, you know, you'll be with your best friend, like, you'll be with your girl 24/7, like, telling each other everything, going everywhere together, whatever. But sometimes these girls who you think are your ride or die best friends are actually your biggest haters, and these are the people that you're actually I read something before, I can't remember how it goes, but it's something like, you're actually just educating your enemies. These people that you call friends, you're just educating your enemies. Like, you're just telling them more and more and more things just for in the future it to just fizzle out, and then they know everything about you. Do you know what I mean? Keep yourself to yourself. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't need to go out telling everybody everything about you. I'm just going to touch on really quickly as well in regards to the situation where if you have a friend who's friends with someone that you don't like, obviously it's not a case of, you know, being controlling towards your friend, being like, you can't be friends with that person. But I think it's more just a case of, how can you be friends with that person? So you think that you two are going to be chilling together and you're never going to be brought up? Like, your name is never going to be brought up in their conversation. I'm sorry, but that just doesn't happen. Like, we all know, we've all been there, we've all done that. Oh, this wig. You know, when you just need to take the wig off. We've all been there, basically, and I just feel like it's not a vibe. Like, how could I trust you being my best friend knowing that you're friends with somebody that I just don't fuck with like that? Like, I'm sorry, I just couldn't do it. Like, we all know what it's like. We've all been there, especially if you're with your absolute girl and you're going to be like, oh my God, guess what? Like, guess what? Guess what's just been said? Like, what if your name accidentally got brought up in that? Like, I'm sorry, but I'm just not doing it. I've seen it happen so many times. I've seen the drama, and I just think it's best to just disassociate yourself from the situation before it can happen. It's like, I don't want to be that person who doesn't trust like other females for friendships, because, you know, people do have a stigma on people who say that as well. But it's honestly, when you've seen so many different friendships and so many enemies of enemies become friends, is baffling, and you just think like you don't want to be involved in that. You don't want to be telling people your next move, because people ain't gonna be happy. I'd say another sign of a fake friend is somebody who only wants to contact you when it's beneficial for them. Somebody who, you know, they're all chilling up with you as much as they want, and you know, you're hanging out, whatever, but when roles are reversed and you're contacting them, they're not picking up the phone, or they're making excuses. More time, that's your best friend and you haven't seen each other for 2 months. I'm thinking, rah, that's a fake friend. So yeah, I'm thinking, make time for people who make time for you. 2021, I'm a different person again. Every single year I say I'm going to be different, and that is because I am. I feel like every single year I'm only learning more and more things that I do want to change, and only to become a better person. I remember that I had this friend, and you know, I'd been going back and forth, and I'd been asking, you know, hey, you free to, you know, link, whatever, do you want to meet, do you want to link up? And it was excuse, and every single time I was given it an excuse, I said to myself, I was like, that's it, that's the last time I'm contacting now, that's it, they can contact me. If they want to chill, they can contact me. Do you want to link, do something? Oh, I think I'm busy. Okay, well, let me know. But then they're letting you know, like, what, at night time when you can't plan something now? Okay, thanks for letting me know. I just think there's one-sided friendship, guys, where you're putting in the effort, you're the one always trying to ask to meet up. That's a red flag. That's that I'm only using you when it's beneficial for me, and I'm fine right now. But when I'm bored or when my life goes back to shit, I'm gonna call you. But for now, I'm good, so I don't want to see you. I'm sorry, but no. How can those people who do those posts saying like, you know, we haven't seen each other for like 3 months, but we're still best friends? I'm sorry, just to know, like, for me, if I'm in a friendship, like, if we're supposed to be best friends, you know, we're living in the same city, you know, we're free, we don't live far from each other. If we're not seeing each other or meeting up or even having regular conversations to the point where we don't even know what's going on in each other's lives anymore, then the friendship is not there. Like, you have to understand at some point that these things are just not there, and it's not going to be a case of, oh, we haven't spoken really for like a couple of months. Like, that's not, I'm sorry, we're strangers now. We are strangers now. Do you know how many things I do in 1 week? In 1 week. let alone 2, 3, 4 months. Like, I'm sorry, if your friend cannot be asked to keep a conversation or do anything like that and it's all one-sided, the friend has got to go. Guys, another thing is those club friends. This is something which I think a lot of people have had the phase of, and a lot of people are still in the phase of it. But I feel like those club friends, those going out friends, like, you need to sometimes understand that those friends are not your friends. They're just your going out friends, okay? So those are not the people who you can call at 3 a.m. because, you know, something's happened and they're going to come and meet you. Is that the person when you've got a flat tire, they're going to come and help you out? Like, are these the reliable people? No, they're not. Okay, these are the people who you just want to flex with on social media, flex with on the gram, take some pictures with, go for some food with. And you know what, girls? Like, don't even get me wrong. I love to go for food. I love to take pictures for the gram. But I only like to do it with people who are actually in my social circle, okay? Don't get me wrong, I'm all for meeting new people, and I'm not saying that just because you're hanging out with somebody new that the friendship is fake. But what I am saying is those friendships where you've got like 20, 30 people, and you know what I'm saying, them friendships where it's just clearly on a going out basis, just a weekend friendship. It's like, it's not even that they're necessarily fake friends, because I understand that you can have friends for different types of situations, and that's fine. What I'm pretty much saying, guys, is who you invest your time with says a lot about you and where you want to go in life, basically. If you are happy to spend all of your time with fake people that you're just partying with over your real ride or die people, I feel like that's fine. Like, everybody has a different like choice in life, and for me personally, like, I just don't prefer that. Like, I prefer to keep my circle small. Like, I'm happy to mingle and go out with the girls on the weekend and go out in a big group, like, don't get me wrong, but I feel like people need to be very selective with who they actually call like their friend. Like, are all these people your friend or just an acquaintance? And if all these people are your friends, are you telling all of your business to this many people? Because, honey, that is a no-go. No. Another way that you can tell if somebody is a fake friend is when you find that you are telling them more information about you than they actually tell to you. The time, like, for me especially, it can be quite hard, but I've learned over the past sort of 18 months definitely to change this about myself. Like, for me, I am such an open book. Like, I will tell anybody anything that they want to know. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'll tell you anything. If you ask me a question, I'll answer it, type of thing. I'm not the type of person to go just blurting it out. But I mean, if somebody was to just ask me something, then yeah, I'd pretty much just answer it, really. You can see that you've been getting asked a lot of questions, or when you want to ask a question, they don't want to answer it the same way, or they want to be really private about how they want to answer it. And I just think, like, you've got me out here spilling the tea on my life, you're asking me questions on my life, and when I want to ask you one thing, one small thing about your life, it's all, oh, I don't want to talk about it. Fake friend. Bye. Okay, guys, so that is pretty much all I have to go through for now. I only covered a few little topics on this subject. I could speak on this for days, so maybe I'll make a part 2 to this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. We now have over 700 subscribers, and I am so grateful and so happy. This channel is growing, and I'm just so looking forward to what's going to happen in the future, what's going to happen in 2021. I would love to see 1,000 subscribers by the beginning of 2021, January, February time. So let's definitely try and get to 1,000 subscribers by then. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share the video, share it with your friends, share it with your family, share it with somebody who you think has been a fake friend. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.